the MMA. There's this guy, Ben Askren, and he's the wrestler we've been Askren for. He's 22-0, and he's in some other league across the world, and he just beats the crap out of people. And he's 100% sure that he's the best in the world, and he's never lost, never been close to losing. And he says, "What was that?" And he said, "What was that? American MMA?" And then they let you wrestle in there, and it's just somebody over there thinks they can beat me. He flies over to MMA, gets his butt. It was a 5. He goes, "Yeah, I want to be the main card." And it's a 5 round. He gets his butt whooped for 3 rounds. He's bleeding everywhere, getting absolutely destroyed by one of our weakest guys, which is hilarious. And the guy's just piecing him up. And then finally he goes, "Ugh," and he just walrus something. And then all of a sudden he has him in an armbar. It's like, our guy in an armbar. And everyone was like, "What?" And then he's choking him out. And then he's like, "No." And everyone's watching like, "You're kidding." And then all of a sudden the ref's like, "Yeah, it's over. He just passed out." And then he's like, "I can stop." "Yeah, you win." He's like, "Okay." And then Ben Askren's like, "Yeah." And then he's 1-0 now. And he's just like, "Yeah." And our guy's like, "I wasn't passed out. What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Sorry, I called it a few seconds early." And everyone's like, "But if he didn't call it," but he would have been passed out in a few seconds. It doesn't matter. So, of course, he said it how it was. "Okay, I'm not good enough for this league. I'm going to fly back to my country. It was a lucky win." And he was like super humble about it. "Sorry, I guess I'm not the best. If this was one of your weakest guys, thanks for the money. I'm going to spread the word." And everyone got everything on video. My arrogance is gone. Bye-bye. What? He didn't say that? No. What did he say? He said, "Dana." He goes, "Dana, that's it." He's like, "I'm 23 now. I've never lost my life." Oh. And I was just like, wow. Really? Just humans are so wicked. It's like, did you not just watch the fight I just watched? I mean, you were in there getting your butt whipped for 3 rounds. This is crazy. So then we're like, all right, let's give him our 5th best guy. See how that works. You know how long that fight lasted? I wish I could say 7 seconds. I want to say it was 3.2 seconds. Jorge Masvidal. He goes, "Well, I'll humble him." Okay. Apparently, I mean, the first guy didn't do a very good job because he accidentally found his neck in an arm lock because he wasn't looking. He was like picking his nose or something. Oh, I got this. A flying knee. So Ben Askren's like, I think I'll just attack his legs. And so he's like running at his legs. And flying knees are legal in MMA. Maybe not where Ben Askren was. But he's like, "Oh, he's gonna probably try to wrestle me, so I'll just run at him with a flying knee." And that's exactly what happened. So as a flying knee, he's completely unconscious in literally 1.9 seconds. And instead of Jorge Masvidal saying, "Oh yeah, he's obviously knocked out," he punched him in the face one more time because the judge or the ref technically needs to stop the fight. So we're gonna punch him one more time after he's unconscious. And he's like, "Was that necessary? That last punch? Super necessary." Okay. Sorry, I had a stupid question. Super stupid question. Why would you bring this up, Eric? Ben Askren represents Christianity. And MMA represents LDS. The best Christian in the world. He's amazing. He's amazing. But amazing. And on a lucky, if he gets lucky, if he's having a good day, a really good day, he could beat our worst guy. And our worst guy is spirit-filled. It's amazing. You did that? But not our fifth best. Hell no. Not our, sheesh. Could you imagine? Like, whew. Wow. Think of, Aaron Shapovalov. He's amazing. James White is amazing. Trent Horn, he's amazing. Amazing. But they're nothing compared to, my B game or my C game or something like that. Travis Anderson on a bad day. Oh, goodness, no. But they're still amazing on a bad compared to, James White is amazing. Trent Horn, he's amazing. Amazing. But they're nothing compared to, my B game or my C game or something like that. Travis Anderson on a bad day. Oh, goodness, no. But they're still amazing. Look at him. He's 22-0. Ben Askren's opponents, they work out. They pump iron. They're not little kids. They're amazing too. He beat all 22 of them. He's a really, really big fish in a very small pond. And that's what Christianity is. They don't have the truth. They don't have, the spirit. They don't have the prophets. They don't have really anything going for them. Even if they're completely right, which they definitely aren't, then they're wrong. One of their core beliefs is we're wrong and so is everyone else. Could you imagine if they found out that that wasn't true? Now what? There's really only, a handful of churches that even claim to be true. That's how wicked this world is. And I told Julia all the time, we might not be the best church, in the universe. But we are the best church in the world. It doesn't take much. My goodness. We're the big fish in the small pond compared to the universe. But what's amazing is there are people in other religions who exalt themselves unduly into the unknown. And they think they can come over here and debate Travis Anderson. And by the way, Travis Anderson is nothing compared to our best guys. But our best guys have so much glory that they're not willing to share. You don't think Ken Jennings could destroy Aaron Shapovalov and, Jeff Durbin and, James? Of course he could. But why? Why would I want to? It would be like, this is a very crude analogy. I don't even know if I want to say it. Drake. Or Kendrick Lamar. Or Eminem. If you don't know who those people are, I want to get on my hands and worship you for your innocence. Albert Harris. Yeah, Marshall Mathers. He's wicked. I don't know who that is. That's okay. And the missionary's like, oh, it's the... I said it's the... it's the real name of Eminem. And he says, I don't know who that is either. So, okay. Well. Oh, 72 years old. Well. That's awesome. Matthew 7:24. Albert Harris, goof text. Albert Harris living under a giant rock. Yeah. A righteous rock. Matthew 7:24, goof text. And what's a goof text? It's a proof text. It's a goof text. It's a joke. It's a passage of scripture presented as a joke. Well, anyone who heard these words is like a wise man who builds his house on the rock. My dad doesn't get it. My dad doesn't get goof text and proof text. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. Who's that other guy that's a... Who's that other guy? Lord help me here. Restored Truth. I think you should get a better name. It's a good name, but... I like Travis Anderson as a account name. I remember back in the day, my username was Eric Smythe 14. My friend's friend was like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel? What's your channel name?" I said, Eric Smythe 14. And he goes, "That's